Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dark Anime Robin. In this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing the Transformers Deluxe action figure Aerialbot Air Raid from the action figure series Transformers Age of the Primes. And before we open the set, let's check out the details on the case first. So this is essentially a remake of the same character array from the original G1 Transformer character, and as is shown on the title here, he's part of a group called Aerialbots. They were a group of Autobots that take the planes or jets as their vehicle mode rather than any cars or other ground vehicle like most Autobots. And they were also the first group of Autobots that can combine into a giant robot, and their combined name is Superion. So as you see the numbers here, 105, so there are 4 other Aerialbots in the group here. And on the side of the picture we have like a picture of their combined form Superion here. And like all Age of the Primes series action figure, their cases has at least 3 pictures of the original 13 Prime. Oh, sorry, let me rephrase. Like pictures of 3 of the original 13 Primes and their symbols or insignia on. And like old Transformer package, on the back we see the action figure in its robot mode and the vehicle or alternate mode. And apparently it takes 17 steps to transform this figure back and forth between each modes. And as mentioned, we have air rays taking like a jet fighter mode here. Now let's open up the set. So here we have air raids being tied to the card here, and we have a little pack which most likely contain his weapons or any other kind of accessories. And here we have the instruction manual here. Now first, let me cut the figure loose. Now, to get the figure to stand, you obviously have to adjust the feet down here. Now, here we go. Now I will free the pack here. So here we have a couple of guns or blasters, and here's a pair of detachable wings here. Now before we go further, let's check out what the instruction manual tells us. So this first section, it shows us a few steps on how to set up the figure first. And apparently the detachable wings goes on the back of the air raid's legs or feet. And then it shows us how you can work with the weapons, which apparently obviously you just hold them. And unlike some Transformer figures nowadays, apparently the blasters are not designed to be carried on his back or anywhere on him. And here, starting this part, we have the transformation instruction here. And here we have his jet fighter mode, and his blaster or guns can to be attached to either side of the vehicle form here, or actually under his wings apparently. And the last part of the instruction kind of shows he transformed into like the right leg of Superion, but however the manual does not include the instruction on how to transform into that form for combination. As you saw earlier, when I took out the figure, I already finished setting up its feet, so the only thing I have to do now for its basic setup is basically to set the arms and legs loose. They just have to be detached from where they were clanked onto in the body. And the legs just need to be pulled apart. And the wings goes attached on here. They're actually supposed to be this way. And then the gongs goes in the hand. Now let's check out the articulation of this figure in the robot mode here. So you can raise his arms laterally like this, and can look left and right. no problem, and you can apparently look up a little bit, and there is enough movement that it can kind of look like he's looking down, but you just have to bend his torso down, and then you can like look like he's looking down. Arms can bend, so he can put out like a kind of boxing fight kind of pose. And the arms can turn here, so again, that's more possibility for the arms. Although there does not appear to be a lot of articulation or range of motion for the hands themselves directly. And the legs can raise to the sides. Oh, he can like kind of turn himself into some kind of star form like this. Ridiculous, funny, right? The leg can kick up a bit, like about a little over 90 degrees here. Nice kicking possibility here. You can bend the knees. This side can rotate inward and outward. Again, this helps with the possibility of his stance. There's also the feet can be adjusted this way, so again this helps with posing his stance. With this articulation, you can have Air here put on a lot of cool gunfighting poses. Yeah, you can just adjust arms and legs for any kind of cool looking form you want. That's the main feature of this figure in robot mode. Now let's transform it to the fighter jet mode. Now to begin the transformation, we first have to secure the legs. So we clink them together here and then change the arms, put the hands in here and then click the arms onto the body, just like when the figure first came out of the package. Then you turn the head backwards. Now you have to pull up this little leg and the feet here, and then click the leg onto his waist like this. And here you have to push the head section of the plane down. So you pull it up. It was clank onto the back here. Now you first set it loose and then open it up and put it down. You can see the opening on either side of air raid's head. And the hinges here, I just have to fit them in there. So we have like the front section of the plane ready, and now we'll set these wings down. We'll take these wings up here. Now first pull these back section up like this. Oh, actually, sorry, my mistake. First you have to pull it up from back like that. Now lift it up. See this opening here and these hinges here. Basically you have to fit this whole section down onto them. There we go. And the plane mode is basically complete. So now I just have to put the blasters underneath the wing. Here. Now we have air raid. Oh, actually, sorry, one more step I missed. Down here, you pull up the chest section. This becomes like the landing wheel that helps stabilize the plane here. And now we have air raid in his fighter jet mode. Unfortunately, there's not much that can be done with this mode, except for just for it to be looking cool, because there's no any actual workable feature in this mode. The only form of flexibility or articulation this figure has in this form is probably now the blasters can still turn, so at least you can adjust them so it'll look like he's trying to aim at targets that's different direction than just straight ahead. And the blaster actually on very tight when attached here, so you have to handle this carefully, otherwise you could lose them without knowing. And it would be not fun if you lose these weapons. And now back to robot mode. I want to show everyone from the transformation. I realized there's a way for air raid to carry the blasters even though the instruction manual doesn't show. So, and even though the manual doesn't tell us to bend the wings for the robot mode, you can it is bendable like this, and so you can just simply put the blaster on the side of the wings, just like they do in the plane mode. So there, so if when in the robot mode and you don't want air raid to hold the guns, you can have them keep on the wings like this. And so we have covered all the basic function of this figure. So it is a good remake of a G1 Transformer action figure, and if you never got the Aerialbots and their combined form set, the Superion, in the past, this would be a good chance for you to collect. However, you have to be prepared to spend the time and effort to collect the whole set, because as you see from this video, by itself this figure cannot do much. So again, you're gonna have to, for if you want like to for the set to be complete, you're just gonna have to wait and buy the other four of this set, and that'll obviously take time and patience and most importantly money, which is you're gonna have to build budget for. And so if you don't think that getting Superion is worth the trouble, this is probably not a collectible you want to consider. But by itself, it's an Autobot with an aerial vehicle mode, which again, since Autobots generally take ground vehicle as alternate modes, this would still by itself can be considered as a special Autobot. So again, if you want something like that, you should consider adding this to your collection. And one other feature I consider it's kind of cool in this figure is that in robot mode, you basically just see red and white here, but when you transform it into the jet fighter mode, you'll see mostly black. So very few transformers have this kind of feature that the color scheme looks kind of change almost completely when you change it between robot and the vehicle or alternate mode. And this alone makes me consider Air Ray here to be a special Transformer figure. So if you're either looking to collect a combiner set, or if you want to have collect an unusual Transformer figure, I would definitely recommend you to look up this figure. This concludes my review for this set. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel, and please check out my other videos in my channel. If you have any question, please leave them in the comment section. I will answer with the best of my knowledge and ability.